Hi, welcome to today's vlog post. Well, over the weekend, we went on a little jaunt, a little getaway. We went to Oatman, Arizona. It's a little western, Old West type of town. And we also went to Lake Havasu City. That was the first time for us in Arizona. And Laughlin, Nevada. So we did a little, touring in that area. And it would have been fine if I hadn't been in pain. So what this vlog post is about today is listening to your gut and not worrying about spoiling a trip or canceling a trip and spoiling this thing that you're looking forward to. Don't worry about canceling if you don't feel well, because it's a lot harder on you to try to go out and have a great time when you're in pain or when you're having some other health issue. So I didn't listen to my gut this time, and I said, okay, well, we've canceled other trips, and let's do this one. Let's go. And I could hardly walk. I was having a lot of pain. So that was hard. And then because of that, I fell and wrenched my neck and my shoulder again. And I've had injuries to that shoulder and neck area before, so I was not thrilled with that, because now I've got that pain again to deal with as well. So, but I mean, it was nice. It would have been great if I hadn't been in pain. But one of the things that was really cool, and if I hadn't gone, I wouldn't have experienced this, and it was a hoot. When we were on our way to Oatman, they have wild burros there, just roaming around the town and the area, and there were some in the middle of the road, so everybody was stopped. Well, one came over to our car, and Jim had his window down. He was driving, and he had his window down, and the burro stuck his head right into the car and proceeded to slurp down Jim's Monster drink. And it was the funniest thing. It wouldn't have been the funniest thing in the world if it come in on my side. I would have had probably a heart attack to be that close to that big an animal. A wild animal, no less. So, but from a distance, I thought it was the funniest thing. So that was a hoot. I really enjoyed that. We did. Jim was a good sport with his losing his Monster drink to a burro. And they were all around town too, and sticking their heads inside stores. It's funny. So that was cool. It wasn't the same as it was when we went there in 2009. That's the last time we'd been to Oatman. And that was so cool because it was wintry. It was more wintry. Same weekend even, but it was wintry and foggy. And the streets were really busy, and town was really busy. And then we went into the hotel there to get something to eat, and we were probably in there maybe an hour or so, and we came out deserted. It was just us and the burros, seriously, and it was all foggy and misty, and there were flakes of snow coming down. It was the coolest thing. It was like we were really in a ghost town, and it was just cool. It was really cool. So we can't really duplicate that. That would be hard to duplicate because it was so cool last time. But we did have a good time. We talked to some cool people this time too. But and there's that burro. Oh my goodness, that was funny. So it was nice. And then Lake Havasu, we hadn't gone there before. That was nice. And we saw the London Bridge, which is there. And let's see. And we stayed in Laughlin, and that was nice too. So it was all around. It was a good weekend. If I hadn't been in pain, that made it really hard. So what I'm saying is, if you are in pain or if you are having health issues and you've got something planned, then don't be afraid to say, don't think so. You can always go another time. You can go next year. Maybe the next year will be a healthier year for you. And maybe it would be for me too. Let's hope so. Because this year has been kind of tough. I've had one thing after another, it seems. And so I'm looking forward to 18 being a healthier year for me. I'm basically healthy. It's just these things are coming up. These pain issues are coming up. And I don't like that. I want to be able to do things and go places and be active. And right now I can't do that so much. And it's frustrating. Which I'm sure some of you can relate to. So just make sure you take care of yourself first over plans that you have made. Because it's better to get healthy, stay home, rest, or what I was thinking of is have a grab bag. And I mentioned this, I believe, in my Instagram post about the weekend. Have a grab bag where you just go into this bag or a box or whatever container you want to use, and have all these cool things that you can do while you are resting or while you're recuperating, or something that is not so taxing as going away. And it could be going to the spa, it could be reading your favorite novel, or just going for a walk in your neighborhood, or having some friends over to watch a movie. Anything that you really like to do. Maybe going to a museum in the area. Anything that would be less taxing for you, but still fun. Put those all in a grab bag. Put them all in a bag or a box. And then whenever something comes up that you can't go on a scheduled trip or an outing that you really wanted to go on, go into that grab bag and pick something that is equally as fun, or maybe it's not as fantastic as going away somewhere or doing something you had planned on doing, but it's still fun. Make sure that you really like doing this before you put it in the grab bag as a choice. And it's something that's doable, whether you're feeling good or not. Now, this is, if you're really sick, that's something. But, if you just are having aches and pains and you can't go away, or something else is going on where you can do things. You're not, bedridden, or you're not in the hospital or something. But you're just not feeling up to going on a big trip. Take that grab bag, pick something out, and have fun anyway. Make your day fun anyway, your weekend fun, or your week that you're planning on being gone. And get your family involved in this too, and excited about it, and celebrate taking care of yourself rather than going away when you really don't feel up to it and maybe causing something to be worse. Maybe your health would not be so good if you stretched yourself. I'm all for stretching yourself. I'm all for going out there and giving it your all and trying something new and ignoring the negative voice in your head say, oh, I can't do that. Maybe you can. Maybe you can't, but maybe you can. You got to find out. But if you've got this feeling that you just don't feel up to going, there's no reason why you should have to go. Explain it to your family or your friends who you were going to go with, and hopefully give them enough time where you can change plans without, too much of a hassle. And stay home and get your grab bag out and pick something else fun to do. Hopefully that's a helpful tip for you, and hopefully you are having a good day, a good start to the week, and I will catch you again on Wednesday. If you would like to contact me, email me at amy@acnlifecoach.com, and or you can put a message here in the comments, and hope to hear from you. I'd love to hear from you. You take care.